behavior are subject to detention and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Julius Randle.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Paul Reed. And it's Howland in at the small forward spot. And for the Knicks, the backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Vucevic is out there with Randle, and it's Thornton in at the small forward. On mid-season, Stan, when you were coaching, would you still try out new plays and tactics and schemes? Or was the recipe set? Was the formula in and that was it?
Well, Kevin, the bulk of what you do is set, but you're always tinkering. And as people start figuring you out, you've got to have counters to what you're doing. So your system is always evolving. You're always trying to get better, and you're always doing new things.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. And there's Randle on the assist from Brunson.
You know, they like Randle to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Pass to Reed. There's Howland, covered by MP. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. The Knicks pull it in. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Ivy against DiVincenzo. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Brunson the pass to Randle. To the inside. And stolen by Ivy. Here's Cunningham. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Thornton with a screen for Brunson. Releases from 15. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And they pick up 2.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
Reed finds Cunningham. Back to Reed. 6 to shoot. Stewart with a screen on DiVincenzo. The shot by Ivy, no good.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Now here's Randle. 11 points last game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Ron Howard.
And the physicality of Randle's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw tonight. Randall passes to Brunson. MP left side. Pass to Randall. Now Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. MP kicks to DiVincenzo. Over Ivy. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Raptors. Brunson against Cunningham. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
There's the handle of Cunningham on full display with that nice take.
Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's MP. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pistons leading by 3. Here's Holland. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Cunningham's shot is off. Brunson against Cunningham. Down low. Here's MP. And it's Thornton finishing it off.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, the lack of effort they showed on the glass is just unacceptable. And I'm sure the coaching staff will let them know about it.
And so, it's Detroit with it. Following the miss by Julius Randle.
And Ivy's just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Detroit. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson outside. MP outside. Vucevic the pass to Randall. Shot clock at 5. And Thornton kicks to Brunson. From deep three-point land. Holland with the rebound. Pistons leading by 3. Pass to Fontecchio. To the paint. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Inside. And it's Thornton finishing it off.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Bucks. Pass to Reed. Cunningham with it. And Cunningham with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. To the middle with his first shot attempt. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Detroit is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And that one, good. Cunningham's got 8 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Cunningham against Brunson. Off target from outside.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Achua, he's checked in for Vucevic. OG Anunoby comes in for Julius Randle. Mikal Bridges checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Bridges misses.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Ivy with it. Bridges covering. Collins kicks to Ivy. Bridges with the steal. Pass to McBride. Now Achua. Lets it go from the wing. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Detroit leading by 6. Here's Ivy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism. Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league.
Good on the second free throw.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
They need this. MP, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Fontecchio. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Pistons lead by 9.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
McBride with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. And the foul on Marcus Sasser. That's his first foul. Stewart checked in for Detroit. Malik Beasley comes in for Marcus Sasser. Here's MP. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pistons leading by 9. Beasley inside. Defended by Bridges. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Anunoby passes to MP. Achua with it on the wing court. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Hardaway. Clock at 4. Here's McBride. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Beasley, the pass to Fontecchio. Here's Ivy. Back to Fontecchio. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there. And it's blocked. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Bucks was tremendous. He finished with 70 points, and that was his highest output of the season. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Now McBride. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Here's Anunoby. Hits it from three-point range.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Ivy. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's McBride. Ivy defending. And here's MP for 3. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Stewart. Good D by Anunoby. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. McBride passes to MP. Back to McBride. MP looking around. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound. And so it's Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. For the Knicks, Vucevic, he's checked in for Julius Randle. MP comes in for OG Anunoby. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Paul Reed's checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Marcus Sasser. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. Hardaway is out there with Fontecchio. And it's Reed at the center filling out the middle.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic and he makes a play.
And he gets the bucket. Beasley's got 4 points now in the quarter. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Cunningham inside, working on Payne. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Cunningham. MP finishes inside.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Cunningham outside. And another shot. Reed misses. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to MP. Hard against Beasley. Launches from deep. Hart, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Now Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Fontecchio. Holland comes in for Hardaway. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Malik Beasley. Payne with it, now defended by Cunningham. Pass to MP. And the Knicks good for 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pistons leading by 4.
46-42.
Cunningham kicks to Reed. Here's Holland. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 16.
Well, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
Pass to Thornton. MP going in strong. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And stolen by Payne. MP outside. Pass to Payne. Achua kicks to Hart. He's looking for Thornton and finds it. And MP throws it down.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
And here's Cunningham. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Toronto. Back to Stewart. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Stewart's got his second bucket.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Pass to Achua. Now here's Hart. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Sinks the triple. Thornton's got 21.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Now, here's Ivy. D right on him. Here's Cunningham. And a missed layup. New York trailing. Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
It's Cunningham with the drive.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Stewart kicks to Holland. Now, here's Cunningham. Payne covering. Lets it go. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Now Payne. .102 left in the first half. MP outside. Great focus, MP.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
55.
Now here's Cunningham. Payne covering. Spins. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's New York with it. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half, so they take the lead. And now a 3-point New York lead.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Now here's Cunningham. Payne covering. Cunningham looking it over. And it's blocked. Here's McBride from deep three-point territory. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Right back after this break.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
Well, at the start of the voting, the leaders are the guys that everyone already knows. As you go along, usually new guys enter the mix.
Every year it's a compelling story. Those guys who weren't expected to make an All-Star impact doing just that. Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ballgame.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Julius Randle is out there with MP. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Vucevic against Reed. Ivy with it. Fires for 3. They get it again. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 1 and the bucket from Reed.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Brunson finds Vucevic. Some nice passing by New York here. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this is what you want Ivy doing. Attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Brunson against Cunningham. To Brunson. Ball's knocked loose. Down low, here's Stewart, and the rejection by MP. Randle against Cunningham. To the paint. MP rattling the rim. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Connects from 3-point range.
And Cunningham's size at his position allows him to see over defenders and find his teammates.
MP outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Randle a screen on Ivy. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to MP. Lays it up off the glass. Thornton's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
This is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Here's Holland. He's guarded by Thornton. Holland, the pass to Cunningham. He gets that one. Cunningham's got 22 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
On the high post, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
Knicks trail by 4. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's deflected.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Randle kicks to Brunson. MP outside. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Inside. And MP throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Reed a screen on Brunson. It's Reed, top of the key. Pass to Ivy. Reed a screen. This one for 3. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 14.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Vucevic with it. Outside for Thornton. Brunson against Cunningham. And it's Thornton finishing it off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Bounce pass from Cunningham. And the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. A different look for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Randall, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Bridges passes to Brunson. And here is MP. And here is Anunoby. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Cunningham passes to Holland. Cunningham, a screen on Vucevic. To the inside. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Brunson scanning the floor. Down low. Knocked loose. And stolen by Ivy. Cunningham outside. Back to Ivy. Misses the three. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in the arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Pass to Holland. Now, here's Ivy. 14 points for him. Brunson outside. Here's Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. Here's McBride. Headed by Hardaway. Back to Thornton. Clock at 6. Pass to McBride. McBride gets a screen from Thornton. And the Knicks miss again. Pistons leading by 5. Beasley, the pass to Ivy. Back to Beasley. Detroit needs to get off the shot. Reed misses. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Beasley. Yep, it counts. Beasley's got 6.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
To the paint. Here's Thornton. And the dunk by MP.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concerned right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Beasley. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
MP passes to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to McBride. But Trey. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. With the drive, Ivey with the bucket. Ivey's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Anunoby with it. Now Vucevic. He's got 10. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
And Detroit has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Beasley against Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Beasley left side. 6 on the shot clock. Pull from the top of the key. It's rebounded by New York. Thornton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low, Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now, here's Ivey, defended by McBride. Ivey with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivey plays with no fear in there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get up and get ready for fun, man. It's your Knicks Breaker Deck Crew.
For the Knicks, Achua comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and Hart subbed in for Miles McBride. And the Pistons making a change here. 1:25 left to play in the third. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Sasser. Bridges passes to Achua. Back to Bridges. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bridges has got his first 2 points of the night.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Beasley. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. Beasley's got 9 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
To the inside. And Thornton with the stop.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Pistons leading by 4. Here's Sasser. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Back to Hardaway. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Whitman's got his second bucket tonight.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. MP finds Bridges. There's a screen by Achua. Hart, wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. With 1 on the clock, that one doesn't drop. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to... And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Defensively, it's too easy down there. Too easy. Keep the ball in front. Challenge shot. Long rebound. Guards, you got to get...
Defense is so important to him. He's not seeing it from his squad right now.
Lackluster. And you know, Kevin, that's not going to sit well for Coach Tipp.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Malik Beasley out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Clintman in at the 5 down low.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Outside Hardaway. To the left wing. Here's Fontecchio. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. And the Pistons lead by 5.
The vision of Hardaway Jr. He scanned the floor and found his teammate.
Inside, here's Thornton and the dunk by MP.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Beasley. Back to Sasser. Here's Fontecchio. No good from outside. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. To the middle. They kick out to Anunoby. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Here's Sasser. Brunson covering. Fontecchio with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Sasser. Brunson with some nice D. The Knicks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. MP kicks to Achua. Back to Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. Brunson, no good. The Pistons have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Sasser. He's guarded by Thornton. Sasser gets the bucket.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Down low, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your team.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly...
The timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Brunson the pass to MP. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. The Knicks leading by 3. Thornton a screen on Stewart. To the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double for him.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Thornton dishes to Randall. MP sets the screen for Brunson. Over Ivy. And the Knicks miss again. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Holland. Over MP. And the shot is long. New York shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Brunson takes off. Back to Thornton. Brunson outside. Clock at 6. For 3. Cunningham with some nice D.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Brunson. Back to MP. Now here's DiVincenzo. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 13.
MP outside. 6 to shoot. And that one is good. MP's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 14th foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
The line, 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hollins kicks to Ivy. Reed the pass to Cunningham. Misses in close. MP inside. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 55.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
So it's the Knicks with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.
Okay, Ben.